Hey everyone, welcome back! Today, we're diving into The Gorge, the latest film from Scott Derrickson, the director behind Sinister, Doctor Strange, and The Black Phone. This one's an interesting mix that's got sci-fi, action, horror, and even romance, all packed into one. And with Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy leading the cast, I was really curious to see how it would all come together. So, what's the setup? The Gorge follows two elite operatives stationed on opposite sides of, you guessed it, a gorge. At first, they're watching each other through binoculars, leaving secret messages, and slowly building this really unique connection without ever speaking. But then, things take a wild turn when a larger threat emerges, and they have to work together to survive. Now, let's talk about what works. First off, Scott Derrickson knows how to craft tension. He's done horror, he's done action, and here, he blends both into something that feels intense, but also deeply personal. The way the movie starts with that almost Rear Window style voyeuristic romance was actually one of my favorite parts. There's this slow, methodical build-up where these two characters, who are supposed to be on opposite sides, form a connection without words. And honestly, I could have watched an entire movie just built around that. But of course, this is an action film too, and when things shift gears, they really shift. Once the action kicks in, the Gorge starts to feel like a mix of Aliens, Doom, and The Last of Us. The combat is brutal, the world building is eerie, and Derrickson's signature style is all over it. The cinematography is slick, the visuals are strong, and best of all, the action is clear. You can see everything that's happening, which is such a relief compared to a lot of modern action films that rely on shaky cam and quick cuts. Performance-wise, Anya Taylor-Joy is the standout. She carries a lot of the film's emotional weight, and she absolutely delivers, whether it's in the quieter, more personal moments or in the full-throttle action sequences. Miles Teller is solid too, and their chemistry is believable, which is key because the movie leans heavily on their relationship. If you don't buy into their connection, the whole thing falls apart, but luckily, they make it work. Now, on to the downsides. While I love a good genre mashup, The Gorge does feel a little too ambitious at times. The first third of the movie is a slow burn romance, the middle is full-on sci-fi horror action, and by the final act, it's something else entirely. It's fun, but it's also a lot. Some transitions between these tones feel a bit jarring, and I can see how it might lose some people along the way. That said, I personally had a great time with it. It's unique, stylish, and well executed, even if it's not perfect. If you're a fan of Derrickson's work, or you like your sci-fi action with a little extra heart, I think it's worth checking out.